My goodness. Why is that so loud? How's everyone doing? Hello, hello. So, we had some news last night. The news last night obviously led to the market just pushing up most of the night. And we had some little manipulation spike that happened. So, we are going to trying to see the chat. Okay, I can see the chat over here. So, I'm good here. We are going to mark up our highs and lows of the day. So with that, let's come over here. We have a lot of these zones going on right now, so I'm going to move this zone up here to tap into the high, and I'm going to move this zone at this area to tap into this low. That way, we involve that pivot point a little bit. We have our high, we have our low of today, which would be the most recent candle on the daily chart. Then we come back here to the 4-hour. Look like we want to push up and break. Then we come back here to the 1-hour. We just hit take profit 1 on the 1-hour. And here is the 5-minute. So daily high, daily low. This is our previous day low. We do have some manipulation spikes here that ended up not hitting take profit. We were going to take this break of structure here back down from the Firestorm FX 3.0, but unfortunately the market just didn't want to do that last night. So that could come about again. In the meantime, we have the 1-minute chart here. Kind of just looking for a good break of structure. We have multiple touch points happening. And then we have the top of this pivot point. So if we break up or break down, we will see where the market wants to go. Welcome in. Yes, I will check messages in school. And the indicator for the quiet money method, that hit take profit. So that was a signal that was called out before I even got on here. It was at 8:56. Took the 9 a.m. push, had the trailing stop at break even almost the whole time it was at break even. And then it ended up hitting take profit. So that is using the quiet money method indicator. Welcome in. I want to go live, but I need more followers. Okay, please don't go for any scams. Please. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you? I would like to see a break of this trend line to the downside, but you never know with what that 4-hour is looking like. However, the 1-hour looks like it could be a reversal. So we'll just go with the flow today, see what we get. So the quiet money method indicator ended up hitting full take profit here. So that was beautiful. Absolutely loves the stop loss entry and take profit of that. Coming to the rescue. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? I don't know why someone's like my comments are showing up on my screen here. I don't want that to happen. I don't know how to get that off. Oh, there you go. That's how you do it. I just removed it. Finally. I don't know what was going on there. People on YouTube were like saying random things. The quiet money method indicator is actually in Hakanashi candles because that's what I designed it for. A lot of you were asking me for a Hakanashi candle one. So that is why I decided to do Hakanashi. You can put it back to regular candles if you want to, and you could just play with the settings down here and have it correlate with the back testing if you want to. But with that, we have everything running in Hakanashi over on the quiet money method. But you could definitely use it on traditional candles if you want to. I do not feel good today. I feel absolutely awful. Yeah, you can use regular candles. You just change the settings. So, or you don't even need to change the settings. You could just change the candlesticks if you want to. It's totally up to you. So with that, I'm just waiting till market opens. And you see, our setup for this is literally like 2-3 minutes. Mark up our daily highs and lows, trap the market, wait for a good entry. That's it. I'm not doing anything complicated. I'm not doing anything ridiculous. You love Hakanashi candles? I do too. They are great. I use traditional candles because it's always a hit or a miss with people. They get mad because you don't use it. They get mad that you use it. And it's like, whatever. I use both. I like to look at both. I have another screen up looking at Hakanashi. So that's what I like to do. Welcome in. How's everyone doing today? The market is moving so slow. Welcome. How delayed is this? I don't know how delayed it is, but I feel like it is in some sort of way. Oh, thank you. I honestly think what happened last night was I don't know if many people know about this. Italians are like very strict on this. And I ended up eating at an Italian restaurant last night, and the sauce was very acidic. And this sauce from this place was never usually acidic. It was always like super sweet, fresh, really, really good. And what happened was they put the pasta sauce inside of the fridge when it was hot, which will turn the pasta sauce acidic. So it will make it super, super acidy if you put it in the fridge before you go ahead and let it cool. It will completely destroy the sauce. So I always let my pasta sauce cool. My stomach hurts so bad. My whole intestines feel like they're burning. That's how acidic they are. And I am very disappointed. Learn something new. Yes, you never put pasta sauce in the fridge when it is even warm or hot. You want to let it cool completely and then put it into the fridge so then it doesn't ruin what you got. Thank you so much for the gifts. You were so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Raluca. Thank you so much. I have TikTok live streaming going and YouTube live streaming. So if you're wondering what's going on, I finally see the indicator on my screen. Oh my goodness, I'm excited. Take a probiotic. When that happens, it'll get rid of the pain. I need to go check that out because my stomach hurts. I almost didn't go live. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go live and get over it. Get over it, Katrina. You'll get through it. The market's about to open. And something's telling me we're about to push up. Tell a psychic one. I am not psychic. Oh. Even QMM got right in on it and out. Did you see that? QMM was like, snipe the candle before and out of that trade. Second trade of the day. QMM's like, we're done. It even trailed it. It trailed it. So that's why I didn't make this an indicator. I made this a strategy so you can be able to completely automate this one. I should have taken this when I saw it come up because I saw it come up and I was like, I'll just let it ride because it's market open. Well, that was a beauty. Baking soda. I drink alkaline water all the time. Actually, where is my water? I think my kids drank it. Good morning. So that, as you can see, that signal was done. Done from the quiet money method. And then Firestorm momentum here at the bottom. That's included in the quiet money method. Yes, this is NQ. This is on the 1 minute chart. I wonder what the 2 minutes doing. Nothing yet. But the 1 minute, we got it. My goodness. My goodness. Hello. Welcome in. Hold on 1 second. I just noticed something. Hold on with the... All right, I got it fixed. I noticed my mic was not plugged in. The QMM signal's already done. It hit it in like a minute. In a minute, it came back and hit that. So it got in the candle before, took that second candle up, and hit full take profit. So that was absolutely beautiful right at market open. And then the signal before that was at almost 9 a.m., 8:56, and then hit full take profit at 9:10. So if you saw, I want to go over this because while we're waiting for the market to kind of settle down to look for our next entry, we see a signal. And let's say a signal came in from the quiet money method indicator or even the Firestorm indicators. What do you do? I get this question a lot. What I do is I wait for the pullback and then continuation back up again. So what I would do is I would see this, and let's say I saw it late. Well, I would draw a trend line. I would wait for a touch. I would wait for a full break, and I would enter, or I would wait for another touch point and another touch point and take the second break. Totally up to you, but that is how I have it set up. With the quiet money method indicator, my settings are exactly inside of the, what is it called? The community. The community, I did a 10-minute setup video showing you my settings that I have. So my settings are all there. My minimum ticks 100, 100, and everything is there. So that's how my settings are done. And I use the ATR with the minimum ticks of 100 and 100, so it doesn't give me like super tiny signals. So that is the quiet money method. Over here, we got nothing else going on the bear charts. So let's see what happens here. What broker am I using? I have the list of brokers inside the community. This is TradingView. So inside the community, when you go to, hold on, let me bring it up. I'll show you. I use Tradeovate or I use TopStep. And I did a video on it yesterday. I also made an announcement. A lot of you, there's 700 of you, and there's only a small percentage of you that check my announcements. I make announcements on everything, every single update that I do. So make sure you go look at those because those will be able to give you updates on everything. The manual trading for futures, you come over here and you will see how to set up your Tradeovate account for your personal account. I show you my $100 account, and then you can do a prop firm if you want to. And then for the quiet money method indicator, you want to come over here to sign up for access. Then you want to come right to this video after you're done signing up for access, and you will see the entire setup video. It's about 10 minutes long. That goes over everything. I'm going to take a little short here at this reversal. I want to see it break this low, stop here, tap into this pivot point. I want to see it break this low though. Once it does that, that will give me the confirmation that I need. But if it doesn't do it, I'm not getting in. I did not get into that trade, by the way. It did not break that low. It would show you when I enter. But now that it broke that high, I'm not sure if I even want to enter that. The reason why I'm deleting it is because it broke this high. If it stayed equal highs with that previous candle and just wicked back down and came down and melted, I would have taken it. But the fact that we broke that high of the previous candle, that tells me that we're most likely going to continue back up, which is not where I'm looking to go right now. I need a more valid setup than that. I would have taken it on a reversal, but as you can see right here, this is the 5-minute chart. So when you're looking on the PO3 EXO trades indicator, you'll see that we broke that high. Breaking that high to me means either we end here in a doji and then we have the next candle that goes back down, or we continue back up here. So we will see. If we end this candle in like a doji or hammer type form, then I will consider a sell. Consider. I did release a new indicator. It's inside the Quiet Money Method. I released it yesterday. So when you get the Quiet Money Method package, you will see the new indicator there located. It did break my resistance level and my pivot point. But that was right at market open, and I did not want to trade right at market open on a breakout. Why is this pushing back? Stop doing it. So we had 2 signals this morning from the QMN indicator. So that was nice. Really nice. No, you don't get it with the Firestorm indicator. It's inside the Quiet Money Method package. We started a new 5-minute candle. If we break this low area, I will consider. We are pushing up today. Where are we targeting? Let me see here. Where are we targeting next? So we have, if we clone this, we have this area. I'd say. Which would be that pivot point right on the spot. Actually going to move it down. Right on that pivot point. Daily high. Yep. I figured we would pull back from last night, but I guess not. But that signal, we had 2 signals today from QMM. Those were great. This one I actually took before I got on the live stream. I just took a little push up here and I got out with $300 across 5 accounts, and that was it. So that was right around before I went live. And then this one was right on the live stream, so you were able to see that. And the entry was the candle before, and then it was sitting down here playing around, and then it just spiked all the way up and hit take profit 1. So that was very fast. We're just waiting. Always do a little trend line break, wait for a pullback continuation, or we wait for a break to the downside. If there's pullback continuation up, what I would do is enter. Oops. Other way. I'm enter and target the pivot point and below it. So Yes, it should close past the trend line. I would be pulling the break even like I am right now. I caught $500 on that little push. It would have been more, except for my entry was initially in micros. So I caught $30 and then I had to switch. So then I switched over the 500, or then I switched over to NQE minis and then I went to 500. So I had a delayed entry. Still came up with $500, $530 on that trade. So I got out right here. Good morning. Probably going to tap into that pivot point up there. If I was you, I would be trailing. So I got out here. So you can leave your trailing stop there, whichever you feel comfortable with. Or you could take profit as high as you can. Now, when I see it get midway through the 1 minute candle, I like to pull my stop up if I'm trailing really closely. So after the 30-second mark is over, then I pull it up behind that candle. And then you could pull it up again if you want, if you're trailing very close for prop firm purposes. Especially when you're so close to your take profit target. There's nothing wrong with being close with your trailing stop. I'm just showing you what I would have done if I stayed in, but I had like a delayed entry, a weird entry, because the first entry was $30 through micros, and then the second entry was e-minis. So, and I just keep trailing it. The pivot points are previous reversal zones, basically, in the market. The simplest way to put it is their previous areas in the market that price has bounced off of these areas and respected. And that's what the pivot points are. And then you have your support and resistance, which is your daily high and low. Now, as you can see right here, it hit full take profit. So that trade is done. And I'm done for the day. Small profit, but you know, not every day is a giant home run for me. Can you do trailing stop on paper trading on TradingView? I couldn't figure out how to get it. That you would just pull your stop loss in the profit. So you should be able to click on it and drag it up. I'll do a video on it inside the community because I have tons of videos that are being uploaded today, and one of them is going over TradingView. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, it either has to be a stop or limit order, or when you do it on your computer, you will be able to set up a stop loss and take profit for market orders. I did take the trade. I did take this trade. My entry was here. I took this trade. And then I had to get out because I realized it was in micros. So then I re-entered around this area here. Re-entered here. And then I took it up till about here. So I did take this trade. So that is done. And as you can see, the quiet money method just kept going and going. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So we are technically done for the day. That's all I do. I look for 1 or 2 trades and I'm done. I took the little pullback continuation here and I was out. So this was technically, if you think about it, a little 5-minute candle hack because we had the push up, the pullback around the 3-minute mark, and then the continuation. So I caught the continuation back up instead of the reversal on the 5-minute candle hack because this is kind of like an inverted 5-minute candle hack. I took the continuation back up on that 3rd or 4th minute into the 5th minute. Yes, you missed it. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm up 1,300 on my accounts. So 1,300 across 2 of my accounts. I decided to scale down and just trade 2. So $1,300. That is a nice little trade. Not little, but for me, technically. It's a big spike that just came up. How many times per day can a person trade? As many times as you want to. It's a matter of if you turn it into gambling or strategically trading. Because there's a lot of points where you could turn it into strategically trading and do really well. And then the next day, because you did well the day before, you turn it into gambling unconsciously in your mind. And then you're just gambling your trades away. So you need to make sure that you stick to a trading plan because sticking to a trading plan is going to help you become profitable. So trading plans are what helps you become profitable, and gambling does not. So don't go down that road. So you could trade. I know people that trade 10, 20 trades per day every morning. And then I know people that trade 1 to 2 trades. I'm 1 to 2 trades per day. Sounds good. No problem. To those of you watching on YouTube, I do have 2 live streams going. So I have TikTok and I have YouTube going on. But I'm done. I'm literally completely done for the day. Nothing else for me to do. I can't wait to be able to copy trade across multiple accounts. Is that what you're talking about? Copy trading across multiple accounts? Yeah, I noticed my YouTube is very delayed. I am waiting for OBS to get all situated so I can go live stream on there. I admire your discipline and professionalism. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Your blood pressure would be better if you had multiple accounts. Make it make sense. Multiple accounts make my blood pressure worse. Oh, you caught that big move too, Cindy? Oh my goodness. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm done for the day. Does anybody want to talk about anything before I end the live stream? Because this is going to be a training call inside the community. And I am going to put this in there because this is going over the quiet money method indicator and all that stuff. For those people that are done watching the training portion of it and you're new here, if you want to get started with the quiet money method, all you have to do is click the link in my bio or the link in the description and go to the quiet money method. So the quiet money method will show you how you can leverage the indicator, how you can leverage manual trading, my 5 minute candle hack, and my automated trading robots. So you don't just get an indicator, you also get access to your own automated trading robot as well, which is right here that trades on gold. You'll learn futures, you'll learn the quiet money method indicator, you'll get beginner terminology, and then you have 2 AI assistants that are able to help you with 99% of your questions. And then you also have news training, mindset podcasts, and then recorded training calls that we have. I don't really do those. It's very rare that I do those because I live stream every single day, twice a day. But with that, if I do have an idea on something and I throw something together and I have some time, I will throw them in here or some live streams. But we have an affiliate program. We have some smart money concepts in here. And if you click on, like, let's say the Quiet Money Bot, click on that. It's all step by step training. So we have step 6. For those of you that don't know, I did add a step 6 into the Quiet Money Method bot. So I highly suggest going back there and listening to that. So we have start here, step 1, how to set up your bot in under 30 minutes. And then we also have your equity protector, your daily take profit target, and equity training. Then we have the Quiet Money Bot training video. And then we have training for news. And then we have training and mindset video here. So that is how you can set up your automated trading tool and use that. And then you also get access to the indicator as well. So we just launched this yesterday. So not all the modules are up yet. They're currently being uploaded. And this is showing you how to set up your charts, how to switch it to dark mode, because I get that question a lot, applying the indicator and setting it up. And then there's also a step-by-step walkthrough at the bottom. And then there's the terminology. So a lot of you don't know that there's a terminology guide right at the bottom. So if you want to know what each and every setting is, there's literally a terminology PDF explaining what the setting is and why that setting does that. And that is available for you inside of the Quiet Money Method training. So that is Quiet Money Method indicator. This can be automated for futures. I get that question a lot lately. It can be automated for futures. If you ever live stream on Kick instead of YouTube, latency is supposed to be lower. I'm going to look into that to see how I can get that to work. You don't see payment plans for Klarna or Affirm, just reach out to me. But I am done here. I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to go record some videos and try and eat some food because my stomach is still hurting me from earlier. So I will see you all later. I hope you all have an amazing day. This is what trading's about. You get in and out of the market. I will be here tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be going over the indicator and just talking about the Quiet Money Method opportunity and other things. So you'll be able to see all that there tonight at 9 p.m. Thank you so much for hopping on with me. I hope you all have a blessed day, and make sure that you don't overtrade today. The market is hyperextended in an uptrend. Do not overtrade, please. Have a blessed day. I'll see you later. And 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to know when I live stream every morning, it's 9:20 Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you're on and you don't miss out. See you then.